In this closed AA meeting, which means not many other people. It's not that they're not invited; anybody can come, but a closed one is more like a small group, and that's the only reason I ended up getting better is because they were 8 very not elderly people, at least 20 years older than me, and I was jealous because they got out of the addiction, out of the drugs and alcohol. And I got nothing out of these meetings, but it was because I didn't want to go. I wasn't ready, right? I thought. But all those things I learned at that meeting from those people who I watched not even believe in God, right? And then all of a sudden, I'm in this meeting with them, and all of a sudden, these older people are like, talking about God. I guess what I'm trying to say here is we did a lesson. You can learn things from people, even if you don't take them at the time. 5 years later, I was like, oh my God, that's what they meant. That's what I got to get out of this shit. You know what I mean? So, even if it doesn't apply to you at the time, try to keep it for a time you may need it. But the whole reason I came onto this video is because we did a lesson, and there was a girl, which I'm going to agree with this girl in this matter, that was like, I cannot forgive. I'm getting emotional. She's like, I cannot forgive. I was sexually molested at like age 5. Oh, I don't even like talking. Speaking about it, guys, I don't. When I think about it, I'm so sorry. But I wanted to bring it up. Maybe somebody can get something out of it. She would not forgive. And, the sponsor, or whatever you want to call it, the person who was running the meeting, it was a judge of a small town, actually. And he's like, you don't have to, forgive, go around these people or whatever. But if you forgive them, even if you don't tell them, if you just in your heart say, I forgive them, even if you don't mean it, right? Because I was like, how could it work if I don't mean it? It does. It works. If you don't mean it, because God don't want you to now love your, and I don't even like talking about this, molester or whatever happened, right? He don't want you to do that. He just thinks that if you forgive, then it's going to heal your heart. The biggest resentment that I had when I had to write these down, first I couldn't even think of them, parents, right, was against myself. But I'm like, what do you mean against myself? For holding on to the stuff. For me, I lost a house and I damn near wasted 7 years of my life pissed off that I lost it. It wasn't all of my own doing, that's why. But, so I guess what I'm saying is, even if you don't forgive people, and I don't blame that girl, right? She came back a couple months later, and she said, I said the prayer, I didn't really mean it. I said it again the next night, and then all of a sudden you could see like a glow. You could tell that it healed her heart by forgiving people. And it helps you more than it helps the other person, right? It really does. And also, don't carry a resentment, meaning don't carry guilt and shame for something you did around for years and years, and it feels disgusting inside, right? Let go of that. Because first off, there's nothing you could do to change it. So why waste good time, right? You can get positive. You can somehow get over it. And for me, what worked was a lot of bad things happened to me. I was with a narcissist. God bless him. He just passed away a couple weeks ago. Every day of my life I couldn't sing because he would pick on me. You can't sing, or you're just like your mother, you're just like your father. And I feel so bad even speaking about this because he just passed away. But and when I speak about this only, I can tell you about every other bad thing, jail, whatever that I've been through. But when I speak about with the narcissist, I feel like God literally makes my mind go just empty, because I lose my, oh my God, I can't even speak now. So every day with a narcissist, I don't even remember where I was going, guys. I'm so sorry. Whenever I speak about stuff, I got picked on every day of my life by him. I served him, okay, like a slave. And never did he bring me coffee in the morning. It was get up, get the coffee ready, bring me my dinner. Where's the salt and pepper? Oh, you forgot the salt and pepper? Okay. And somehow, when I forgave him, and I was still in it, but I started to forgive him. But here's why. I started to notice, that he needed attention. He was never coddled or something, like mental, really. So it wasn't that I was like happy in the situation. Still, I wanted to leave. But when I finally did say, you know what? That's how he is. What can we do to change it? And for 20 years, I tried to change somebody that would never even consider changing. When I realized that I was doing that and that it was affecting me, literally to a point where I would drive it. 20 minutes before I get to the house, I'd be singing. Hour drive, I'd be singing. 20 minutes before I get to the house, sick to my stomach because I had to go back to it. I got out. I forgave him, and even though I had to live there still a while, I was able to do it because now I didn't fight back against him. I'm like, this is his issue. This isn't my issue. I'm not wasting any more of my time. You know what I'm saying? So this video is mostly about, you're going to beat yourself up if you stay in this mental negative energy thinking about something that happened that you just can't seem to stop. If you're to that point, you just can't seem to stop, get on your knees, go to a friend, go to a stranger if you can't trust a friend, on a park bench like Forrest Gump, and sit down and tell them your stuff. Get it out. When you say it out loud, even if you're walking around your house saying it out loud, it's incredible. A couple times, and this isn't even me, I even went outside and screamed it because I was so desperate to get out of that negative energy, which I'm speaking about today because I have it. But today I'm able to go in and stop it. A few days ago, I couldn't. So it wasn't good, but I did. I put on a sappy Lifetime movie, and it kind of took me out of it a little. Guys, there are ways to do it. If you just lay in bed and do the same thing, you're going to get stuck. And then you might never get back up. You're going to get too comfortable. Live life. Be playful. Don't let anything that you have done, no matter how bad it is, you are forgiven. Get on your knees, give it to God, and let it go. And if you don't believe in God, G-O-D, good, orderly direction. Because when you do the right thing, what you think about, you bring about. Once I started doing the right thing and getting out of that negative lifestyle, I was like, oh my God, this is what good luck is? This ain't good luck. I was just creating bad luck for myself. I was doing it. When I realized I was my worst enemy, you know what I mean? I was doing it to myself because I was holding on to the past too much and couldn't forgive and had resentments. And I was like, why didn't anybody ever help me? Long story short, I'm sorry I didn't think this video was going to go this long. When you forgive yourself, let it go. Somehow you can train your mind just like you can train your body when you're going to exercise. You can train yourself just like you can train yourself to diet, Just like you can train yourself to go ask for a raise, you can train your mind. Every time a negative thought comes up, say, why am I thinking like this? And think of something positive. The most beautiful place. I always think, there's a place in like Hong Kong or Korea that starts with a P. It's so magical. It looks like castles. Oh, I want to go there someday. But anyways, guys, I love you so much. I hope this helps somebody. I know it helped me, and I thank you so much for listening. And I'm just telling you, I just don't want you to waste so many years on being mad at others and even blaming them. If you find yourself when you're speaking to somebody going, oh, I went through this, oh, I went through that, tell a new story. Because if you tell a new story, you'll live a new story. Love you. Peace out.